We're tired of this shit.
Yeah.
We want to say nigger.
He wants validation from white people who think that he's less than.
We want to say it.
He legitimately wants people who look at him like a dog, and he wants their positive attention, which is pathetic.
We want to call these Jews.
I can't wait that you're going to start hearing Myron. He's going to be part of Only, but he's going to be on the receiving end. And he's going to be like, yes, king! Yes, king!
I'm going to tell you that you're ugly. You look like
I don't feel too bad for her because she decided to go onto Fresh and Fit's podcast. They're going to treat you like shit. That's their business strategy. That's all they got left. They appeal to the lowest common denominator of men who think that this is cool. Yelling at women. It's a power fantasy for these guys. It's like if fucking Diddy gets out of jail and you become his girlfriend and then, you know, something bad happens to you. I mean, whose fault is that at this point? The public knows. I don't feel bad for her. What the hell are you doing going on there? All right, guys. It's been a while since we've done a little Fresh and Fit. I've been starving my black kings and queens. Okay, that's the only time black people watch me is when I talk about Fresh and Fit and Abbott and Preach. All right? Makes sense. Anyway, it's been a while. This is called Make Racism Great Again. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. You know, it's gonna be like a 2010 video game lobby, I guess. But this is Abbott and Preach's video. Let's just watch it. Enough talking.
Today's topic.
Yo, we're tired of this shit.
Yeah.
We want to say nigger.
Whoa. Okay. Put the words right out of my mouth. No. What? Why would you want to say that?
We want to say it.
Why?
We want to call these Jews.
That's a slur, guys, against my people. Okay.
We want to.
Sorry, we're gonna bleep him out. He wants to be able to say these things.
We want to.
So just say them at home. You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I get really upset, I say bad words sometimes. I think we all do, but it's not appropriate to be saying that in public. I'm ashamed of myself when I say it, but you know, I'm old. I'm 34. It's hard to completely get rid of that language. It is what it is. But that's wild. Plus, I don't say words like that at people like that. It's more of like I'm driving the car and anybody who cuts me off is a slur. You know what I mean? Which I think is completely relatable.
We want to be able to say what the fuck we want to say. We want to call Italians or Indians. We're tired of the fucking tone policing. Make racism
It's not really tone policing. I feel like these are just flat out slurs.
great again. Make bigotry great again. Make fun of bitches for being stupid.
This is so funny because like, it's very clear to me that Myron and Fresh and Fit, and it's more Myron. One reason is because I think Walter isn't a big fan of this. And two, it's because Walter doesn't really do anything. He just sits there. So if Myron wants to destroy his platform, let him do it. But he's gone so far down the pipeline where this is the strategy. It's like, racism, please come here. White guys, please, I need you over here and over here. All the white guys who hate everyone else, please come here. Come here, I gotta cuddle with you like when I was playing football with my friends. Okay, that was not gay, by the way. Cuddling with them was not gay.
Call them bimbos. Call them sluts, because they fucking are. And we
Some women are.
just want to call a spade a fucking spade.
You can call a woman a slut if you want, or a bimbo if they are one. Go for it. I don't care. Like every woman that he has on a show usually is. Bro, the only women who will lower themselves down to going on to Fresh and Fit are women who are low. That's all that is. It's usually 18 and 19-year-old girls who just started their OF that go on there to get berated and spoken down to by a 35-year-old that has an equal intellectual capacity to them because they know that their fans of the show are going to give them hundreds and thousands of dollars to that OF. That's what this is. This whole thing revolves around the pushing of these OF girls, okay? It's just a big masquerade, guys. That's all it is. That's all it is. If you're watching Fresh and Fit, you're being psyoped into constantly watching OF stuff. Okay? That's crazy.
If I gotta be the one to fucking be one of the few streamers that says this shit, because all the other ones are scared about losing endorsements and deals.
They're so scared. They're so scared to say racial slurs.
It is what it is.
I'm the good one, guys.
Okay. So if you aren't aware, Myron's been spending a lot of time online.
Yeah, Myron lives on Twitter. Children look at what he's saying and go, this guy's cool. I'm a grown fucking man. You think I really want to sit here and like actually say slurs? Okay, you know who reinforces this behavior as positive? Kids. Little kids, 13-year-old boys are like, yeah, Myron. We're at a point in our life where we have to really acknowledge that like a view isn't just a view. A follow isn't just a follow. A like isn't just a like. You got to know like who is it that's viewing you? Why are they viewing you? And why are they liking you? You got all these like people. There's probably 13-year-olds. If you put all of Myron's audience together, it's going to be a bunch of young boys and then older men that are on a list somewhere. Okay, that's fucking crazy, right? But since they're not in a room, since they're not in their high school auditorium, we're sitting here acting like that follower, that view is equal to. No, they're not equal. Okay, they're not separate but equal. Myron's fans are lower class. Some would say that they are 3/5 of a person. But here's the thing: most of them are white. So I turned that one around on you, racists. That was your thought, not mine. It's about time Whitey got the shit out of the stick, am I right? But most of them are now white. That's what it is. Most of them are white, racist, pieces of shit losers who are crying like pussies because they are inferior as a person, not for any characteristic other than being pathetic losers who have a victim complex. Oh, the black people are taking my jobs. Oh, the Jewish people are taking my jobs. Oh, no, they're not, dude. You just fucking suck. You don't want non-white people here because you need DEI to get a job because you suck and you want to blame everybody else on your fucking problems. It's women. It's this group. It's that group. It's that group. That's all it is. It's a bunch of fucking victims, and that's what Myron's audience is left with. It's just a bunch of victims, dude. It's sad. That's all it is, bro. That's literally it.
Just yelling at random people, calling them the N-words all day long. If I made a compilation, it would last an hour plus. Just what he's doing. He's having a lot of beef with a lot of different groups. But now he's doing it like, man, listen, I'm going to be the one to do it because all these other streamers are too scared. Is there anything brave about doing this? No.
Didn't he trade his federal job for streaming? Yeah, he did because, you know, it was he used to help children. But this is so much more fulfilling. He actually cried saying that.
You get demonetized?
No, it's fishing. It's called fishing.
Talk to me.
It's just fishing. It's okay. He's fishing.
Fishing for?
Whatever he can fish for. That's what people do when they're starving. You start to not look at the fish or the size of the fish. You're just trying to bait people into.
He just wants people to come in there and pay for his stream.
Something. You just trying to fish. Fish what? I don't know. But motherfucker, I'm starving.
It's so funny because like Fresh and Fit unironically could have regained credibility if they did it the right way. Like when you're a content creator, it's virtually, I would say that it's like virtually impossible to not be able to find a content strategy to come back. And most of the time it's just to take a step back, take an L for a while. In the internet world, 6 months to a year is a long time. But you take an L, you kind of keep your shit going in a positive direction. And then there will be moments that you can kind of project yourself upwards. And if you have a nice, like, oh, he's been cool for 4 months, man, and this guy just said XYZ. You know what? I think I'm starting to respect this guy again. They could have gotten themselves back into the limelight. But they rode that heavy wave of Andrew Tate. Then he fell off drastically because it turned out that he's a sex trafficking rapist. Who would have thought? They lost a ton of show on that, and then they just kept escalating because they wanted to maintain those numbers that weren't going to be there anymore. Because like Red Pill wasn't in, and instead of just waiting for the Red Pill cycle to come back, because I'm sure it will at some point, who fucking knows, they just kept escalating their language and their behavior, and YouTube's like, yo, we got to demonetize you, which is a good thing, because like if you don't demonetize some people, and those ads run on some people's videos, that's how the adpocalypse happened. They were having like, you know, Burger King ads running on like somebody singing Alabama N-word, and then like all of a sudden every creator gets a massive hit.
Yeah. And need to eat. So they're going to go and bait whatever they can.
Gotcha.
That is what it is.
It makes me think of that Chris Brown song.
I don't see why you're hating from outside the club. You can't even get in.
He's already been demonetized, so it's easy for him.
I thought you were talking about the one that was like, hitting women's pretty fun. You know, that was a good song.
Him from outside the club saying, bitch, I didn't even want to be in there. I want to be out here with the cool kids. Weren't you just yelling at your partner Fresh for getting y'all demonetized on Twitch?
It's a 7 days.
Fresh, he's Walter, we call him. Walter. He said the F slur. They got demonetized on Twitch. Now then again, Myron's the one who got everything demonetized. But in Myron's defense, he built this thing. This is just his boyfriend or something. I don't really know what Walter does.
Suspension for hateful slurs is what it says. So
could have been anything.
Nigga, 100%. That's what it was.
You think so?
100%. Because you said, yeah.
I don't know, man.
And you admonished him. And what did he do? Fresh stood up to him, didn't he?
Wait, is this
for the first time in his life? Wrong time, right energy though.
This is crazy. Is it Fresh that got us banned? Nah, bro.
For sure it was.
We ain't putting no.
He said, "Bro, you gonna say that shit to me?
No.
After all the stuff you did,
Walter.
you gonna say that to me?"
Walter, you got us banned.
And now a couple weeks later, he's acting like it was his idea to be flagrant. It was his idea to do all this stuff.
He's fishing, but it's okay.
He told Fred to take accountability.
This is so funny. You just saw my Instagram. You think I'm looking skinny now? Thank you. Here, I'll show you
I don't know why
guys.
that's so funny.
Because he's having this issue now with the black people, right? Where a lot of black people are mad at him for what he did to that black woman, calling her all kinds of names and having her.
What did he do to a black woman? What did he, I'm sorry, I missed a little bit of lore. What did he do to some? This is the picture you're referring to. Stop staring at my package. This is a 2X. This is a 2X shirt. And I've been losing some weight. I fit into that. It just wasn't long enough. It kind of was like up to my belly a little bit, so I couldn't buy it, unfortunately. But this is a 2X shirt. I saw this at Spirit of Christmas. Not bad. So
Throwing out, right? And he's been complaining about the fact that his DMs are flooded with people saying, "Yo, I'll come fight you, I'll beat you up."
well, I mean, Myron's been like historically very anti-black. Like he constantly berates black women. Like he hates everything about himself and like other black people. Like he's actually pathetic. He's like a self-hating black person. He thinks that black women are like less than. It's just pathetic. He's just a pathetic loser.
And he's like, "Black people are so violent."
You black people can't fucking scare me, bro. Oh, we gonna fight where you at. We gonna come to you. Ooh, come do it. Come do it. Keep calling you monkeys like I'm Frieza.
Myron is OnlyFans for racists.
Yes.
That's all it is. He's throwing all these
And gay guys. To be clear.
slurs and all these words.
I can't wait that you're going to start hearing Myron. He's going to be part of OnlyFans, but he's going to be on the receiving end. And he's going to be like, "Yes, King! Yes, King!" Oh, that's what Myron's going to... That's where he's going to end up in 5 years, I swear to God. Yes, King!
Why? Because it attracts the racists. The same way OnlyFans model, they like throwing out all these titties and ass to attract the guys who are needy and desperate.
True.
It's no different.
And they're a lot of times they're fake. It's like, who likes fake tits anymore? I'd rather take a nice A cup over a D cup fake titty. You know what I mean? Everybody give me a "Yes, King" in the chat if you like. If you like all natural.
Different. These guys who love to leave their stuff, he's like, "Oh, I want to be able to say all these slurs." Why? But the question is, why? At the end of the day, when I'm in my personal life, I don't spend my day saying slurs offline or online. Why?
No, just like half the day saying.
It's just unnecessary. It's not like these are words that are somehow beautiful or enhance the language or whatever.
No, they're just rude. They're just mean. They're trying to degrade an entire, group of people. That's literally all it is.
You just want to say it because it's inflammatory and someone told you, no, you can't.
Well, add that, and like people on Twitter love being racist. Twitter is a toxic cesspool of just like legitimate racism. It's insane. And that's the audience that he's trying to appeal to. He's trying to appeal to the white people that are like, this is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones. That's literally all it is. Like the other day, I posted a video on TikTok, and I made a little bit of joke. And I am like ethnically Jewish, unironically. So somebody in the comments like, I really don't like you people, but you're one of the good ones. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not a compliment to me. Myron actually takes it out and starts jorking. He starts twisting it in a circle like he's trying to open up a can, you know what I mean? Because he loves that kind of stuff. He wants validation from white people who think that he's less than. He wants people to he legitimately wants people who look at him like a dog and he wants their positive attention, which is fucking pathetic. I mean, he's just fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. Thank you for the 21-month small gut from Intense Reality. Thanks for always melting my brain with this content. Thank you. I love you.
Because they said no, you shouldn't. Okay, now you want to just fire them off.
Yes,
the reason why I
King!
don't say the N-word or any stuff. It's not because I don't want to get demonetized. It's because I just don't really say it in my personal life. And most well-functioning adults who have friends.
I agree, but listen. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna soy out a little bit. Let's try to keep that same energy for that R slur. I've heard Abba say it before. All I'm saying is, and listen, I'm just gonna say my thing. You guys know my wife works with people in the IDD community. I have a more empathy for them now since I've talked to them. They're people. That upsets them when that word is used. That's a slur. Just like there are other slurs like the N-word, F slur. I'm not saying they're all equal. I'm saying they're all in the slur category. Okay? I would just keep that energy. Because if you still use that word and you're like, I don't want to, I'm only not saying these other slurs because it's not because I don't want to get demonetized because they're not good. That one's not good either. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Find more fun words. Okay? They're all people. They're people. Well, you make fun of me, though. But, you know, when I was younger, I didn't really see people with disabilities as people. I mean, I'm proud of myself. I'm ashamed to say it. But, you know, just talking to people and empathizing with people more, I was like, wow, like I was so wrong. What a loser I was. I felt terrible, you know? That's where I'm at now. I'm trying to spread that message of positivity. Okay? Trying to reverse my sins so that God accepts me into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Can I get a yes, King? Doesn't sound subjective, dude. Shut up.
Who have real jobs.
Well, everything's subjective. Shut up.
Don't spend all their day saying slurs. Do you know people who do that offline?
No.
So it's just this loserdom like online shit where it's like, oh, I'm a free speech warrior. For what? Nobody said you can't say this shit. They said if you're gonna say it, we just don't want to hire you. What do you think? You know what kills me too is like you could never have any job in the face of the planet yelling all these slurs, and then they're over here talking about.
Yeah, true. They're acting like it is very. There's such a big disconnect with people on the internet and offline. Like, we'll bring up Sneeko since we're doing Red Pill. Sneeko, he had that video where he was like, oh, he was making like very provocative gestures at another content creator named Chad. And he's like, oh, why would I get banned for that? If you did something like that in the real world, you get fired, motherfucker. They would fire your ass. If you're sitting there doing sexual gestures while another woman, like to another woman about another woman, you're cooked, motherfucker. You're at least getting suspended. You guys act like people who are online, they get away with so much more than you'd get away with at a company. You know what I mean? But people act like, no, I think the rules should be different. It's like, because they'll argue like, oh, well, Twitter is like the new online hall, whatever, like public square. Bro, I've never walked into a public square and started shouting racial slurs. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys just want to be fucking toxic online and you want it to be accepted. You're a pussy. You're a fucking loser. Like, you just want to be a racist scumbag. Like, you're a loser. Go get a job. Go do something. It's fucking crazy. Thank you for the 4-month small gut from Mandyland05. Thank you, Papa, for being epic. Yes, King. Yes, King. I appreciate you. I appreciate the image as well. Very high resolution picture of me. Gotta love it.
Make racism great again. When was racism ever something that was acceptable or endorsed on your job? It's time
Probably back in the day when you know,
for people to grow up. Time for you guys to be adults.
True.
I understand the internet gave a bunch of people money so they can be as juvenile and as stupid as they want to be. But the reality is, in the big world, you can't do a lot of this goofy ass shit.
Maybe the people that are
yes, you cannot do a lot of this goofy shit, guys. Am I right, guys? Was that relatable or what?
watching you saying that and everything is like they're just watching a clown in his circus. That's all you're doing.
That's right.
Like, it's entertainment for me because you're that. You're not the friend. You're not the homie. You're not the brother. You're just another clown in a circus that they watch for entertainment. Look at this clown belittling his own people. They really.
Is that what he was doing? He was playing that just to. I wouldn't doubt because he Myron set the profile pictures of his whatever to Abin preach next to like Donkey Kong and stuff, and that's why he got demonetized, by the way, which is funny. I wouldn't doubt that he's like leaning into the meme.
Really are stupid, and that's you, because that's how these.
How long until you think Fresh and Fit and Asmongold meet? Because Asmongold's going down also like this pathetic path. Funny enough, where he's starting to downplay the negatives of Lolly, and Fresh and Fit not Walter. Walter's like really just a useful idiot, we'll say, but Myron, Sneeko, they've been justifying child marriage. So, these two things they're converging. I mean, you got Myron making Dragon Ball Z references. It's not close to Lolly, but like it's anime, and like we're slowly gonna crash course together until these two seismic forces meet. And the smell would be insane.
See you. At some point, the thing is, at some point, I really thought he was smart. I thought at some point he was smart. Nope, he's just stupid. I mean, that's what he is.
Smart comes in different forms. Is this guy business smart? Not really. No. He's an idiot. He's not really a businessman. People say he
was probably good at his last job when he had a lot of structure. Myron seems like the kind of person who's good with structure. Like if he has somebody else giving him full structure to how to do things specifically, But by himself, I mean, let's not say he's unsuccessful because he's not. But like, how did he get successful? He got successful because of the structure of like Andrew Tate. Like he kind of like jumped on like a structure, and then he hasn't been able to find his own. He hasn't been able to find his own or his own content strategy ever since he moved off of that.
Principled. Personally, I don't think being irrational or erratic when you've lost everything is some kind of sign of bravery. How is it?
No, it's stupid. Like I've been there. Like we've all. I feel like, you know, I don't know if we've all been there, but like, you know, it's a fucking meme. I was very big on TikTok. I'm happy with where I'm at. I mean, this is the best year I've ever had since I started content. But you know, you get banned for something, and sometimes it feels like it's inappropriate. You know, I remember when I got banned, I felt like it was too far, and I felt very frustrated. I spiraled for a short time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I got like negative attention. And then, you know, you got to pick yourself up and take a deep breath. And I'll tell you right now, not to be cringe, but like, how did that happen for me? Because I got a wife. Myron is dating kids, and I know that they're legal adults. But you know, you're 35 fucking years old, and you're fucking, well, dating is, let's say that lightly. You're talking to fucking 18-year-old girls. Like, that's a kid. You shouldn't have anything in common with that person. What are they gonna do for you? They can't provide you emotional support. They can't put you in the right direction. Okay, like for me, you know, I think men, I say this all the time, I think men have the power, and they have the motivation, especially more than women, the motivation more than women, to want to change the world. But without a good woman to smooth you out, like, you're going to fucking fail. Generally speaking, you know, you're gay, you know, you do you. But, you know, you need to have that grounding. I feel like men want to impact the world. Women want to impact their world, which is usually you and their family. And I'm not saying women can't impact the world. It's just that motivation seems to be different. And so, like, without a fucking woman, for me at least, failure. Complete failure. You know? The only emotional support he gets is when they fucking tickle that G-spot with their dingles, you know? It's fucking crazy.
Brave to yell about all this. If you have nothing to lose, how is it brave to behave how you're behaving? See, if he would have had everything and would have made this choice consciously, I could understand the free speech. He's only talking like this after he got demonetized on YouTube, after he got demonetized on Twitch, and now all the platforms that are popular for him, he's been removed from. It's not really brave anymore, bro. You just look goofy.
That's true. You have nothing to lose, so you just sound like a fucking crying child.
And it's fine. I'm enjoying this, right? Because y'all were supposed to lap us. Y'all not even in the race no more.
Damn, that's brutal. Although Fresh and Fit are my favorite locales.
I barely see you guys unless I go on Reddit and people are making fun of you. YouTube, their shit's been dead.
Yeah. So, well, they probably don't post anymore because they're not monetized.
Now, what are we doing at this point?
What I find so funny is that, like, I don't even think that they do TikTok. And, oops. Like, here's the thing. If you're going to do content like that, and when I say, like, oh my God, look how bold I am. When I say content like that, I mean, you're going to do provocative content. You have to figure out, when you operate with a particular platform, you have to know your limit for that platform. That's why you see Daily Wire, they have their own private platform to say whatever they want, and then when they use YouTube or other platforms, they stick to those rules and they don't push too far. That's the smart way to do business. If you want to be provocative dickhead, you pull that shit to your main platform. Maybe you make your own website or something. But then you put other stuff out on other platforms that are like, hey, come check this out. Come check this out. But you read between the lines. That's just smart business.
What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
You don't like seeing the ops just burn in flames?
They've been burning. What am I going to look at?
That's racist, dude. Just because they're dark skinned doesn't mean that they're burning, okay?
Crusts?
But I mean, it's wintertime. You don't want to get by the bonfire, get that heat?
No. But
where my marshmallows at? I feel bad for Fresh now.
I mean, Myron's also looking for those marshmallows. He's looking for him deep inside of him, okay?
Never thought I would say this.
He wants so many marshmallows, he's going to look like me soon. That's all I'm saying.
I feel bad for Fresh. Fresh got a partner which does most of the labor, but also is sinking the ship.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for Walter. I do a little bit, but I don't. Because, dude, you decided to jump on this bandwagon, and you don't contribute anything, so you have no say. You don't have any say. Like, he doesn't do a goddamn thing, so, Myron gets to do whatever he wants, but, like, you never contributed in any meaningful capacity in the first place, so who the fuck are you to complain about it? I feel bad for the other workers who provide a lot of, I would imagine a lot of value to that show. I feel bad for them because, they got the sound guys, the light guys, this, that, and the other thing. They're losing their income. But then at the same time, I don't feel bad for them because they're part of the Red Pill, and the Red Pill is a victimhood club for men. There's good male advocation out there. Men have problems. There's a difference between acknowledging your problems and victimizing yourself. Red Pill victimizes yourself, throws the blame onto everybody else, women, this group, that group, this group. It doesn't teach you how to build a strength from within. It teaches you how to cry, bitch, and moan like a pussy. Hey, thank you for the 5,000 from Jack Esposito. Real men respect and protect women. True. John 19:26-27. Christ told John to care for Mary. I recall J.P. II's 2000 apology for how the church mistreated women. Beautiful stuff, brother. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for 23 months small god from Hugh Janus. Tickle, tickle. I love the contrast between our poet Jack Esposito and everybody else in here, such as huge anus. It's incredible.
Fresh really can't say nothing because he's tethered to the guy and he really don't work much. So we got to go down with the shit.
True.
But you can see the fresh eyes. He going, nigga. That being said.
Sorry. It's just funny.
I feel for him.
I don't.
No.
Why would you?
It really is fishing. Only one gender orgasms creates life. If God doesn't care about a woman's orgasm, why should I?
I don't know, because if you don't care about a woman's orgasm, she's going to stab you to death. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I remember, you guys ever hear the meme, happy wife, happy life? Just be clear. Happy husband, that's good too. But I'm a man. I'm speaking to men. I'm not a woman. I can't really talk to women. It's important to make her finish too, because you just don't want to deal with her shit. Okay? The ultimate reset button for a woman bitching and moaning and crying is that. That's what it is. I can't tell you how many times my wife is just, and I love this woman to death. She's my everything. I would die for her. And I mean that wholeheartedly. But there's times where she's just being fucking irrational. And I just can't, I don't know what to do. And then I lay it down into her. And it's like, it's just like life starts anew. It's like a whole new woman. I don't need another woman because I get a new woman every fucking day. And then all of a sudden my life is amazing. And it's just, I get treated like an absolute king. Everything is beautiful. I get back rubs. I collapse after. She just starts rubbing my back and my butt. I love you so much, baby. Let me go make you something to eat. Let me get you a cup of coffee. Let me do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. That's what happens after you hit that reset button. It's a beautiful thing. If you're a man in a relationship with a woman, like maybe one of the reasons why it's failing is because you're not hitting that button, man. It's a powerful thing. It's a man's greatest tool. It's a man's greatest tool. You know what I mean? It really is. Thank you for $2 from Tree Frog. More like Wall Tua. Okay. So stupid.
It's used and abused and it's old.
You have to make her say, yes, king! Yes, king!
And it's musty. It's what it is. It's what it is, bro.
That's it, bro.
You talk about, the bonfire. Nah, man. The fire's been out.
Fire's been out?
Oh, yeah, man. It's like it's not even a bonfire.
No?
It's just bong water.
Did you see the incident that
Say bonfire versus bong water? What is this, fucking weed Pokemon? What is happening?
everyone else wanted to react to?
The incident of what?
You want to go to war? Come warrior. Out of here, you fat bitch. Because I can match energy with you. Yeah, you are. You're easily 180 plus pounds.
Man, you
Get the out of here.
I have no idea what's happening.
Get the out of here.
screenshots of me. She's ugly.
You know what?
Oh, there we go. He's gonna try to fight this woman. He's gonna try to fight this woman. Why won't you fight another person that has long hair and braids named Preach? Why are you afraid to do that? But you'll fight a woman? Interesting.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to tell you that you're ugly. You look
I mean, she's nice looking. But here's the thing. I don't feel too bad for her because she decided to go onto Fresh and Fit's podcast. So it's like, they're going to treat you like shit. That's their business strategy. That's all they got left. They appeal to the lowest common denominator of men who think that this is cool. Yelling at women. It's a power fantasy for these guys. They're so angry with their entire life, they just constantly think about the time that they get to justifiably hit women. That's what they do. That's what those people think about. You ever hear somebody say equal rights, equal fights, where they're trying to be like, yeah, you can, if a woman hits you, you can hit him back. I'm not going to say I disagree, but I don't think about it. These guys think about this all the time. They want their moment of glory to be able to hit somebody that shouldn't be hit. They're looking for an excuse. They're looking to escalate. They're looking to hate. That's what these people are. So you go on there, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell are you doing? It's like if fucking Diddy gets out of jail and you become his girlfriend, and then something bad happens to you. I mean, whose fault is it at this? Whose fault is that at this point? The public knows. I don't feel bad for her. I don't mean to be fucking rude, but just fucking, what the hell are you doing going on there?
Smell like onions. You smell like onions. Yep. When y'all come to this podcast, just know that these people right here are going to make y'all feel like y'all like shit. They're going to try to demean y'all to take your energy. You're wearing a wig.
Oh, really? Are they? Wow, who would have thought?
Take their mother. I'm wearing a wig.
How are you going to make fun of her for wearing a wig? How are you going to make fun of her for wearing a wig?
Where's the meme? Where's the Myron went from balding to budding meme? Nobody's donating that meme today.
Well,
every fucking day, people donate money for that, except for today. It's crazy.
You yourself have a hair transplant.
Take their mother. I'm wearing a wig. He's dumb as fuck. I have braids in my hair, and this ignorant who looks black and wants to be a...
But why did you go? You didn't know all that shit before?
That's what I'm saying, dude. You didn't fucking know all that.
Like
yeah, it's more promotion for her only fans.
We already know they ain't shit. That's fine. That we know that. That's been said. That's been done. That's passed over. Why did you go? You didn't know after all the documentation that
no, don't donate money to me. I'm just kidding.
Is out there. You
don't give me. I'm just fucking with you.
Didn't know. Like you decide. You took the corporate decision. You take the corporate decision to go out there in that podcast and act a fool. And now you're surprised that foolery happened. Really?
To be fair to her, a lot of people don't really know much about the podcast.
You have...
I feel like, is that true? I mean, maybe. How do they recruit? Do they just walk around the street and say, you look like a lovely woman. Would you like to come on the Fresh and Fit? I feel like they have to know. These girls have to know. And if they don't watch an episode of the podcast before going on, that's kind of on them, though.
To know where you're going.
I agree. I think
you have to know where you're going.
Everyone's responsibility is to research whatever they go on, but the reality is most people don't.
I went to Tiger Belly. Think I don't know he's a little bit weird?
Stop expecting you from every...
Oh, you're talking about the guy whose biggest joke for like the past decade was about how he like raped a kid? Yeah. The guy's a loser, Bobby Lee.
I'm not expecting people from me from other people. That's not what it is. Is you supposed to... When you were a kid...
Yeah.
And you go to your mom, and your mom, you're like, hey, mom, I'm supposed to go to the party. And your mom started to ask you questions. She's prepping you for life. These are the same questions you're supposed to ask.
I guess that's a good point. Thank you for the 8-month medium gut from Crab Ray Gooner. Papa went from budding to balding. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who's going to be there? Who are you going with? How far is it? Are any parents, are there any adults are going to be there?
Again?
Is there going to be some alcohol?
You're expecting you...
Yeah, my mom, see, when I was a youngster, my mom would let me drink alcohol as young as 12, maybe not 12, 13 or 14. The story's false, by the way. Okay. Well, I guess statute of limitations is gone. I'm 34. But I'd have to do it around her at family parties. You know what I mean? So, and then it was so funny because like my uncles would love feeding me beer. They would give me beers and I would just like, I was getting all fucked up. I was a goddamn mess. You know, my cousins thought I was hilarious because I was just fucking drunk all the time. Funny enough, I drink the least out of any of my other cousins now. I drink the least out of any of my other cousins. So, you know, here's the thing. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay to drink when you're a little young under the supervision of your parents. Maybe it's a good thing because I didn't taboo alcohol. You know, I didn't make a taboo of it. I just got a little yucky. As some people would say. I got a little yucky. And now I don't really drink too much. You know, so it's a beautiful thing.
You from other people. Because a lot of parents don't ask those questions. Listen, you would be shocked how often I've put out casting calls for things and people ask 0 questions and know nothing about the platform. People don't ask. People don't ask. They don't know about what they go on. I agree with you, they should, but they don't. And that's just the reality. Because you know why? People hear...
Yeah, or you might become an addict. I don't know.
There's going to be a podcast. It's going to be a thing. And I'm getting paid to go on. They're going. You will never stop finding suckers who are going to show up on.
One YouTube, Colton Noir, runs one of the biggest gun podcasts. He recruits women to debate on a podcast about the Second Amendment from bars. He offers to fly them out and they find it alluring to go, okay, well, whatever they want to do.
On these things. Because everybody wants some.
It just sounds like, I don't know that guy, maybe I'm completely wrong, but it just sounds like he looks for people who don't really know what the fuck they're talking about to talk to so he can get easy dunks.
Clout. And clout is more important than water. Clout is more important than having booty.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
Was that the guy who, for the Boondocks? Where he was looking at Chris Hansen?
I knew you was going.
Clout was more important
Like the
than
motivation?
having oxygen. And I'm going to have some booty.
Booty. A man's butt.
I see
might have actually been that guy.
I see a gentleman and I say, you got some clout? And I want it. Now we could do this the hard way, or we could do this the easy way.
Charles is yours, right?
All right, but I agree with you. She should have. But we're in this bubble.
You're going out there like a total imbécile, right? You're going out there. La kounyana, mes amis, ou pa konnen ki moun, le ki sa nou pral pale,
Is that real?
sa nou pral fe. La kounyana, on est imbécile. La kounyana.
I saw this, I heard this before in that season of American Horror Story. I remember that very well. Very well.
Jolou tout kote si internet.
But you know what? Also, in their defense, just like the yacht party, the women don't always know that they're going to a Fresh and Fit event. They have women recruit other women and basically tell them they're going on a podcast, they're going to get paid to go.
Is that a real thing?
And because a woman's approaching them to get them on, they get a little bit disarmed.
There's something else we need to talk about these motherfuckers.
If that's true, that's interesting.
What did I say that was not right?
You said everything right.
Okay.
It's not about you.
Okay. Listen, the people want us to watch this, so I'm gonna watch what they want. This is all over our subreddit. This is our subreddit. This is the most viewed post. What do you want me to do? Let's give the people what they want, and our bank accounts too.
Sure.
Okay, that's fair. I respect that. I'm going to Disney soon, guys. You know, give me the money. Caleb Hammer, friend of the show, came on the other day, gave me $500. He's like, enjoy your time at Disney. He didn't say that, but I knew he thought it. And I'm like, Caleb, you're a beautiful man. Shout out to the Caleb Hammer podcast. The Caleb Hammer show. Okay. He's a real Disney appreciator. He's a real Gooner appreciator. Good guy. I like Caleb Hammer. Okay. I thought he farted.
Merry Christmas to you. On this one video, I'm gonna get you something nice.
Until it's time to be one doesn't even know what braids are. Internet. You won't have no motherfucking job after me.
What job? That's their job, girl. Okay, you really don't know.
Well, they might not have a job after her. I'm just not sure if it's her that's making the job not happen.
Okay, you really don't know. Oh, little man.
Let's get it.
You ain't gonna have a job after they don't. That's their job.
Hold on. This interaction
I guess she's right.
is their job.
I guess she's right. She do be correct. Am I right?
When you do this whole scene and you record, this is when they get all of their interactions. This is their job. Boo boo. You right now.
You're the assignment.
I wouldn't doubt it was a psyop that they set that up just to have that interaction because Myron was feeling like he was feeling like he needed more attention, like a little kid in a store.
Do the paycheck.
That trip as they run fast because you got to learn a lesson. Okay, it's true.
This is a stand your ground state. Okay,
Yeah,
you
no problem.
stupid. You're so
This is
dumb.
what they
No,
do to black-
A stand your ground state. What?
67 IQ.
This is what they do to black
Get the fuck up out of here.
This is the same
I
thing
love
that
you,
came
though.
at
No,
Asian dog.
this
I
is
love
a
you,
real
bro.
I love you, bro.
The same that came at Asian
I
dog.
love you.
Why are you interacting with her at this point? Like, what's the point in even bothering with her? Like, just let her cry and send her out.
I'm finna get them hitters from Dallas to
Do
come
it.
to your
Do it.
Don't
Do
worry.
it. Do it.
This the
Please.
same that came
Do
from
it.
Asian.
Do it.
Ain't nobody catching the case for them. You ain't gonna do shit.
Do it.
Nobody's gonna roll on them. Nobody's gonna do nothing. It's okay.
Hey, never say never. You disrespect enough people, and one day you're going to disrespect the sibling of the wrong person. America's
Maybe.
full of unhinged people.
Could be Tony Soprano's sibling. You know what I mean? I'm watching The Sopranos with my wife again. She likes it a lot, actually. She likes the mental health aspect of it. She thinks it's a really good, positive conversation about male mental health. It's a little exaggerated because, you know, he's a mafia leader, but it's interesting.
I mean, look at it. We're watching two people yell. Only one of them's getting paid, and the other one's supposed to be stoic. Nobody's stable in this environment. You'll be surprised. I see people get shot for less.
Yeah,
I see people get shot over McDonald's fries not having the right sauce.
yeah.
Damn.
I've seen some people getting shot
I'm just
because
saying.
I haven't. I live in a nice upscale neighborhood. Okay, I have the worst house on my block. Okay, I know who the lowest common denominator is in my community. It's me. Okay, and I intend to keep it that way. Okay, that's why I intend to keep it that way.
they stepped on their J's.
I don't want you guys to think that was like a racist thing. I don't know if that came off as racist. That wasn't supposed to be. I'm just saying that our house is kind of fucking trashy. Okay, I don't know if it, but just want to be clear about that. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. Okay.
The more you invite this energy of like, do it. Hey, you dumb this, you dumb mom. Yo, you go insult somebody's mom. You don't know which mom, what siblings they got. I'm just saying. Yeah. You invite this energy long enough, I would not be shocked if something.
When it's going to happen, I'm not going to be surprised.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying. You say nobody's going to roll.
Shit. Someone's rolling right there. Did somebody edit Falcon Punch into that?
Here's the thing. They can fuck you up. This is Florida.
Who are these two women? Why are they restraining her?
They can literally fuck her ass up, but I'm not taking them on.
What is happening?
Us, grateful.
I don't know what y'all was expecting me from rewatching. Like, this is one of them ones where I'm like, yeah, y'all me to tell you. And now he getting threats every day because he calling everyone the N-word online and all this. Like, it is
funny.
what it is.
That's the crash out, baby.
I got no commentary for this one, guys. It's like watching
Papa gotta love your kind, your people. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Desperate Housewives and seeing drama and being like, God, what do y'all think? I'm like, I don't know, bro.
It's hot trash.
Drama gon' drama.
True.
Hot doo-doo.
That's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. I'm sorry.
Listen, I always enjoy making fun of Fresh and Fit. They're my favorite. Mostly Myron, but Walter, you deserve a little bit of it too. So